Hello and welcome to week 17. This is Eric Nurses, and this is the final countdown. This is the final regular season game between the Logs and the Loose V's. These two teams met a couple of weeks ago, and the Loose V's were able to defeat the Logs. There was a couple of injuries from the Loose V's, and they were still able to come out victorious here. A lot of yards in the air, 243, and the Logs really couldn't get that ground game running, about under 4 yards a carry. Both teams are coming off of a Week 16 loss, a wacky loss for the Loose V's against the Whodats that gave them the Whodats the division, and the Robbers kept their playoff hopes alive with a win against the Logs. So as we go and take a look and see what the playoff picture looks like here, there's a couple games remaining at this point of the recording, and this game obviously is important because the Loose V's need a win here and a loss by NES to clinch the division and potentially even the number 1 seed. There's a few teams that are still alive. The Raj Conference is pretty straightforward. TMNT is the only other outside team looking in. A win for them and they're in, and that would push out the Friends memes, as they would have a worse plus minus. And then in the Bob Conference, there's still a bunch that's up in the air. The division is pretty much locked, even with a loss for the Rickies and for the Whodats, obviously clinched the division. This division, that the Rig division, is still up for grabs between NES and VAG. Obviously, the tiebreaker there goes to NES with a 120 point better differential. You got the Hard Hat 60s, who are 8-8 now and need some help. They're basically eliminated at this point. Well, they're not. The Robbers would have to lose. The Robbers would have to lose. Buffy would have to lose, and the D-Men would have to lose for them to get in. So they would need two losses to get them in, and Philly's Finest, obviously a win and they're in, a loss and they should be okay just because of the plus minus. That 60s loss, it helps them because they are able to stay ahead of them in the point differential. So that's basically where we are. Obviously, this game means nothing for the Logs. They're, I think, 5-11 at this point. If we look at the offense and defense, the Loose V's have the 16th overall defense, and the Logs have the worst overall defense. And again, we have some good punt returners on both sides here, so that's not factored in. But the Logs are a run-heavy team, and for the most part, the Loose V's do a good job stopping the run. And they're a decent pass defense too. As you could see, they're the 7th overall defense, and the Logs are the 5th overall defense. They look pretty much similar on paper. The Logs are a little better against the pass than they are on the rush, but it's 15 games into the season. Really the difference is minuscule at this point. If we head over and we look at our offensive leaders in this game, you'll see that there's Tori. She's middle of the pack there with quarterbacks. She's been affected by bad condition. I think this is the 4th consecutive week where she's going to be in bad condition, which is crazy considering there is people get stuck in conditions in Tecmo, and to be stuck in bad for such a significant amount of time, especially at the end of the season, and to still be right there able to win the division, the number 1 seed, says a lot for the rest of this offense and the makeup of this team. Tiny Tim's there is the worst quarterback in the league for the most part. He's got a 40% completion percentage and does not throw for many yards per pass. Eric's one of the top leaders in receiving, although with some of the changes of positions the last couple of weeks, Tori's been able to spread the ball out pretty well. Eric's the 11th, has 11 touchdowns, he's 18th overall. There's no receivers in the leaders, obviously, for the Logs. They do have the number 1 rusher right now, and that's Samuel. Samuel's got 12.5 yards, almost a carry per game, and 2,300 yards. So he'll try to get to 2,500 yards here if he can rack up 110 here. And then Tori is the leading rusher for the loose V's with 544. So she's kind of doing it on both sides. It's interesting to see where she would have been if her condition hadn't been bad for the last third of the season. And if you look at the logs there, there's Samuel with 27 touchdowns. As we go and look at the defensive and special teams leaders, you'll see obviously there's Hugh with second in the league in touchdown returns. And he's been hurt a couple of times. And if you look at the Samuel there, he's also 26 yards a return, not as many return yards. Looks like they recently made him the returner because the other returner must not have been good. So I guess the offensive edge does go to the loose V's as the Logs don't have any dominant returner there. You look at defense, there's Brendan, who loves lacrosse, with 29 sacks. And then the interception leaders, that's the one spot it looks like the Logs are pretty good on, with 2 interception leaders in the top 10 with 8 each. And then there's Kevin Philbin there with his 11. Not much on the other side of the ball too. If you look at the kicking game, Zobian is 5th in the league, 18 field goals. Ross is 12th with 13. So interesting to see how this game plays out. It should be a loose V's win. Their offense, the defense is pretty similar. It's just that the offense of the Logs is just not good, and the loose V's are pretty good at stopping the run. So this should be hopefully a win for the loose V's. We'll see what happens. All right, and we're about ready for the start of this game. I have a special guest with me today. Would you like to say what your name is?
Shay.
Shay's here with me, and she's going to do, hopefully, most of this game with us. It's my team, Shay, Seattle, and we're playing the Logs. The Logs are a team whose players are all people that stand in water on logs, big tree logs, and they run on the water, on the logs, and spin the logs and try not to fall in. What do you think about that? Is that something that you'd like to do?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So maybe you can leave Dylan's team and go to the Logs. All right, so let's see. So we have 2 injuries on my team. Hugh Janus, the kick returner, and Mike D'Antuono. Do you know Mike D'Antuono? You don't know D'Antuono? No, he's not your cousin? He's not your uncle? All right, well, here we go. And Hugh is back. So Hugh returns. So let's see if that makes a difference too. We get ready for the coin toss here at midfield. Shay, who do you think is going to win the coin toss?
I don't know.
Well, we won it. And we're going to choose to return. So Seattle will return. Emilio Ross with the kickoff. There it goes. Hugh back to return. Is it the 5, the 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's at the 50. He's breaking free. They're going to chase him down. They miss him twice at the 30, the 20, the 15, the 10, and he's taken down at the 6. That was a pretty good return, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And there's Tori. There's your sister. Back to the throw. They're going to put some pressure on. The throw into the end zone is incomplete. So it's a 2nd and 6 here for Seattle. They have a runner in motion. Tori back. And she's going to try to pass. They're chasing her. But she's going to throw it short to the Charmart. So Charmart scores there and gives Seattle an early 6-0 lead. Do you want? And here's the kicker. You know this lady? Her name is Moki. Do you know Moki? Who is she? She's your name? What do you think about the Charmart? He just scored there. And here's Moki to kick off the ball. You're the kicker too on your team.
Mm-hmm.
And there's the 5, the 10, 15, the 20, the 25 breaks free, and a fumble! And the ball is picked up by Corin. Do you know who Corin is? He's at the 10, the 5, and he's taken down. You know who Corin is? That's my daddy. That's my dad. All right, so Tori back to pass. Oh, she's not. She gives it. There's the reverse. There goes Eric. Eric weaving and scores easily, and it's a touchdown. So there's a touchdown by Eric. So the Charmart scored first, and then Eric scored.
See, they're lifting you.
And there's the kick. And it is good by Moki. So look, what's the score? 14 to nothing. Yep, and here's Samuel back at the 10, at the 20, at the 25. He's got a good return at 30. And they'll take him down at the 35. So this will be the first play for the Logs. The Logs have the little number 2 on top of them. They're going from right to left, and he's taken down on a running play. He's taken down on a running play there for a loss. And there is a run to Samuel. Samuel is taken down. So there's that good loose V's defense stopping the run. It's a 3rd and 12. So if they don't get to that little bullseye there, Shay, then they are going to have to kick the ball to me. Oh, and he throws it. He's got an open receiver. He jumps in the air, and he catches it. He's at the 10, the 5, and he's taken down at the 1. So Seattle catches up. So here we go. Do you think that they're going to score here, Shay?
Yeah.
Oh, and they do. So that's a good call there. Samuel and the Logs coming right back to make this a 1-possession game if they can make the extra point here. So Shay, you got hurt a lot this year. Do you want to tell us about that?
I got hurt, and then I came back, and then I got hurt again.
You did.
And I didn't come back yet.
No, you did come back. And then you got hurt one more time. Do you not remember?
I remember.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
How'd you get hurt? Because you were still able to be the kicker.
Because I fell.
Oh, you fell down. Oh, and there's the reverse again. It worked the last time. Eric, he's at the 30, and he's taken down for a loss. So you fell down, huh? But you were able to kick still. So what part of your body was hurt? Do you know? Tori back to pass, and she throws it incomplete. You don't know?
My arm.
Your arm. Oh, okay. I thought it was
My arm.
both of your arms. So it's tough to run with the ball if you can't hold it. And Tori's in trouble, and she's sacked by Dexter Doyley. And the loose V's are going to have to punt it here. There's Liam to punt it. You know who Liam is? Who's Liam? Tell everybody.
My uncle that can kick stuff.
He is. There's a kick to the 5, and he's taken down at the 7. So your uncle can fix things with a perfect punt. He fixed that punt right onto the 1-yard line. And Tiny Tim is back, and he gets sacked by Anna. Do you know Tiny Tim? No.
No.
He's from Christmas Story. Oh, there we go. There's a run from Samuel, and he's taken down. So here's a 3rd and 7. They were able to throw the ball for a big gain on 3rd down last time. Let's see if they can do that again. And here's a run down to Samuel. Will they get there? And they don't. He gets the first down and more. And he's taken down at the 30-yard line. So tell us about only being the running back and not playing too much on Dylan's team. You don't remember? Do you like being on Dylan's team? They didn't do so good this season.
Well, Mommy's on the team, so I like it.
Oh, Mommy's on the team, so you like it. That's good. Do you want to tell us about what you plan on doing for next season so you don't get hurt as much? How are you going to be safe? And there goes Tiny Tim's taken down for a 20-yard.
Keeping the ball on my hand.
Oh, keeping it on your hand.
Running with it without falling.
Well, that's a good way to... Oh, wow. Is there anything that you're going to do differently as you get ready for the season to keep you from getting hurt? And there's a run from Samuel again, and he's just weaving through, and he's pulling that defender, and he pulls him all the way to the 21 for a first down. So it's a 14-7 Seattle lead here at the end of the first quarter. Play action. Tim's back. He's got a receiver at the bottom. Looks over the middle, though, and throws it to Leon for the first down.
Liam.
No. The other team has a guy named Leon. Bronski really slow running at the bottom of the screen there. And he's taking... Oh, he fumbles it! Oh, but it's picked up by the Logs. Mike Litoris. Mike Litoris is the fumble recovery recipient there. Oh, and another run, and he breaks free, and he scores. So, huge play by Mike Litoris, and to keep the drive alive, and then Jeremy Samuel takes that ball in to seemingly tie this game. Here, let's see, that kick is a little low. It is good. So it's a tie game, 14-14. Shay, do you want to just say what happens to everybody? Tell us what happens. The ball got kicked, and now what? He's running.
Yes.
And what happened there? He got tackled? So another good return from Hugh. Starting at the 45 of the Logs. There's that rollout pass. Tori gets it off to the Charmart. Charmart's at the 30. And he's taken down at the 27. Is Charmart good or bad?
Bad.
Bad. Why? What does he do? Yeah, and what kids does he take? The good ones or the bad ones? The good ones? He doesn't take the kids that misbehave first?
He
takes both. There's the rollout pass from Tori. She's going to take it herself. Tori's at the 5. And a touchdown from Victoria Nurses. And that'll give the Loose Bees the lead, 20-14. And here comes the extra point from Moki Zobia. It is up, and it is good. Who do you think's the better football player, you or Tori? Why?
Because I run so fast.
I know you run so fast. That's why Dylan made you the running back there. All right, so here is the first play of the drive, and it's a run, a broken tackle, another broken tackle. Samuel's off to the 40, and he's taken down at about the 37. So this has been a lot of stop, and then these third down conversions. They're having a little up. There's the sack from Tori. There's his sister again, this time sacking the quarterback. This has been an interesting set of drives here from the Logs, and there goes Tiny Tim's running himself. He's taken down. It's a 3rd and 14. So here's another third down. Let's see if the Logs can convert. Look, they got to get to that bullseye there, Shane. He's looking to pass. He's got a receiver. He's so slow. Oh, but he's going to run it himself. Is he going to get there? And he fumbles it, and it goes out of bounds. And it goes out of bounds 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and they're going to kick a field goal. So this will be about a 47-yard attempt. It is up, and it is no good. He missed it. So the Seattle takes over. There's a pass from Tori looking, and it's intercepted. She throws it, and it's intercepted by Whack, who takes it down to the 20, the 10, the 5. It's a pick 6. And just like that, the Logs are back in this one, and it's a tie game. Here comes the extra point. It's up, and it's good. So we have a tie game. So here we have 2 top 10 defenses, and we have a 21-21 game, and we're not even at the half here. So here's Hugh to return it. He's got the ball. He's at the 5, the 10, the 15. Taken down at the 17. So not such a good return. So some of these people on this team, do you know them? You have Sean Devaney. Do you know who that is? There's Charmart with the run. Charmart came into this game in excellent condition here. Picks up only 2 yards there. Do you know who Sean is? Who is he?
He is my cousin Danny and Samantha and CJ's dad.
Right, who's also Mom's brother. Correct. So that's Sean. And then what about the dog? Do you know who Penny the dog is?
Yeah, our dog.
She's our dog. Is she good or no? Oh, and there's FaZe Gab. FaZe Gab with the catch. What do you think about all those people tackling your little sister there? She's only a baby. This is good or bad? Oh, and there's Tori back to pass. Oh, and she fumbles it. That's pretty bad too, and it's picked up by the Logs. So that puts an end to the half, and the Logs are going to receive the ball. What do you think about the halftime show here? Do you like the halftime show? No, you don't know. Oh, close your eyes.
Why?
Because you'll find out when you get older. All right. There's Samuel back for the return at the 10, at the 15, the 20, the 25, the 30, the 35. Samuel taken down. So the Logs looking impressive here. They had some luck their way with the turnovers. And there's a pitch to the bottom of the screen. And Samuel taken down. Only a gain of 1 there. Tiny Tim back to Samuel. Same play. This time there's defenders are a little slower to get over there. Taken down for about 15-20 yards first down there. 4:27 to go in the third quarter. Tiny Tim's back to pass. And there's another run to the bottom of the screen. There goes Samuel. Breaks a tackle. A couple defenders needed to take him down at the 19. So the Logs have a chance to take the lead right now. Oh, wrapped up, but breaks free and makes the completion to Bronski, who's extremely, close your ears, fucking slow. But he still manages to pick up 7 or 8 yards there. And there's a run to Samuel. He may get in, and he does. So just like that, pick some fumbles and some fumble recoveries, some fumbles out of bounds, a whole bunch of stuff going on here. But the Logs are now in the lead 27-21. And here comes the extra point. Oh, there's a defender that got popcorn, almost blocking the kick. It's 28-21. And Hugh back to return. He's at the 15, and the 20, the 25, he's at the 30, and he's taken down at the 33. So what'll be interesting here, because obviously the Seattle team, my team is in the playoffs here, but Antoine is yet to return, and that really makes things difficult because, and there's a catch by Devaney for 9, because any changes that I'm going to make to my lineup now will get reset if he returns. So, you know, it would be nice to be able to have those changes be guaranteed to take effect, but who knows? We'll see here. Here's first down. So Tori looking to pass. She's in trouble. She's taken down by Dexter Doyley again. Dexter Doyley with the second sack of the game. So it's a 2nd and 19. Seattle really needs to get the ball back quickly. Let's see what they do. Tori's going to try to run it herself. Nope, she passes to Eric, who dives and makes the catch and taken down at the 28. So a huge play there from Tori to her father, me, Eric, at the 30. Scrambles, breaks free, reception to Devaney. He gets the ball and steps out of bounds for a first down. That was pretty interesting. Did you see that?
Yep.
There, Tori throws it to Penny the dog, who then gives it to Eric. Eric on the reverse. He is taken down for a loss of 8, as usual, on the reverse play. Is that a good play or a bad one? Oh, and there's the pass to Eric in double coverage. A little too far. Led him a little too far there. So this is the 3rd and 18. We have to get to that bullseye, Shay. Tori back to pass. She's got a receiver open. Incomplete to FaZe Gap, that one. And they're going to kick the field goal. So Moki sets up to kick this 44-yard field goal, 43-yard field goal. Looks like it's going to be up the middle, and it is good. So 24-21. Seattle trails by 4. Moki on the kickoff. 1:31 remaining. Samuel back to return. He's at the 19. Not such a great kick. The 30. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 45. And the phase off. He's at the 40. The 30. And they're finally dragging him down. 4 or 5 defenders come over to stop him. So it's a 1st and 10 from the 30. There's a pitch to the bottom of the screen. And there's that play. Breaks 2 tackles. And finally taken down for a first down, gain 10. What's your favorite color, Shay?
Purple.
What's your favorite TV show?
Spider-Woman.
Oh, yeah, that's a good one. There's a pitch again to the bottom of the screen. And they tie him up there. So it's 3rd and 9 here, and this is a big one. So they have to get to that bullseye on this play, or else they're going to be kicking it. Oh, and he's in trouble. And he's taken down by Schmeik Shushiata. Do you know that guy? Do you know Schmeik? I don't either. Here comes the field goal. 45 yards. This one may be good. It's going to be close. There's the flying defender. It is good. 31-24. So Emilio Ross puts the field goal through and makes it a touchdown lead. And Seattle on the return. There's Hugh. Hugh returns it just inside the end zone. He's at the 10, 15. He's at the 20. There he goes. Let him go. And he's taken down at the 30. Let's go for Eric in coverage. He makes the catch to 50. Right at midfield, he's taken down for a first down. So this is pretty big. Look, there's 11 seconds to go in the third quarter, Shay. And Tori's leading down the field right now. She's going to be taken down by Buckshank. Oh, Buckshank. Tori back to pass. Gotta get to that bullseye right there. And she's in trouble and she's taken down by Sven Hulk. So this is a big 3rd and 25. It's the 4th quarter. There's 5 minutes to go in the game. They need a touchdown. And what do? Good time for the reverse. So it's a 4th and 34, and they're going to go for it here. Maybe think about punting on a 4th and 34. Or maybe, oh, so we're going to run it right to the Charmart up the middle. And 2 consecutive runs on 3rd and long and 4th and long. And now the Logs have the ball on the Seattle 30, and they're going to run it, and he breaks a tackle. He's taken down. So they have to stop them here and can't let them score, because if they score, then we're going to need 2 scores to take them. There's a super slow Bronski somehow making some yardage up there, and he gets to within 2 yards of the first down. 4 minutes to go in the game. There's the pitch to the bottom of the screen. They're not going to get there in time, and he is going to not pick up the first down. They're going to measure. He's going to be short. So here they come to kick the field goal. Let's see if Seattle can block the kick here. It's back to kick. The kick is low. Is it going to get through? It is not good. It's no good.
It didn't go through.
It didn't go through. And now we have to score. If we score, we can tie the game. Tori is in trouble, and Dexter Doyley with another sack. What do you got to say to your sister here? She keeps getting sacked, and she can't throw the ball in time. She keeps on staring. You're right. Why is she staring so long? And now look how close we are. If they sack us, if they tackle us in here, they're going to get 2 points. Oh, and they got her. Dexter Doyley got her in the end zone for a safety. Oh, that's terrible. And there's Mookie with the onside kick. And it's picked up by the Logs. Oh, boy. So now we're losing by 9. That was really bad. Whew. And there's a super slow runner. Bronski at the bottom of the screen. He picks up 1. So maybe they now need to score 2 times if they want to take this lead. A field goal and a touchdown here. And there's a run by Tiny Tims. He's taken down. 2:50 to go. Seattle calls a timeout. 3rd and 12. Any chance they have the division is on the line here. There's the rollout. He's in trouble. He's taken down. So it's a 4th and 9. Okay, well, this game's almost over. You can eat, all right? So it's a 4th and 9. Here's the long field goal, 55 yards. From the, it looks a little bit low, and it is good. So now, what? It did go through. It hit the post and went right in. So not such a great kick. A touchdown here on this kick return would be huge from Hugh Janus. And he's going to take that ball to the 35. He looks pretty good, but he hits that defender at the bottom of the screen. So there's not a lot of time to go here. Running is probably not a good idea. Tori has some time to pass. She's got the Charmart over the middle, and he's taken down short of the first down marker. So 2 minutes and 16 seconds to go. So that means that they have to score a touchdown, and they have to do one of those bouncy kicks. Oh boy, running up the middle to Penny the dog gets the first down, but you got to think about this play call. 2 minutes to go. Down by 2 scores. They got to be passing the ball. Penny is not that fast. She's an old dog, right, Tori? Right, Chad? Oh, there's a pass intercepted. Oh, no. Another interception. And unless they get some sort of quick stop here, this game's going to be over. The Logs are going to pull off an upset here. Oh, this is terrible. Oh, and an incomplete pass to literally a wide open receiver. I don't know what he was doing. Was he not paying attention? Maybe he was just surprised to see the ball coming in his direction. There's Samuel taken down. So it's a 3rd and 9 now. So there's about a quarter and a half there where the Logs running game looked pretty good, and that's really come to an end. There's a pass incomplete. So 1 minute to go. Maybe Hugh can return this for a touchdown. I don't know what's going to happen here. Let's see. There's the kick. Does he kick it into the end zone to stop the return? He's not. It's picked up at the 10. Here goes Hugh at the 20. Can he break free? He does. He's at the 30, and he's taken down. So 2 touchdowns they need now. There's 1 minute to go in the game. It looks absolutely unlikely. And Tori is wrapped up. Let's see if she can break free. And she's taken down by Dexter Doyley with the help of her teammate took her down. So 44 seconds to go. A couple of plays left here. This one looks to be wrapped up. It looks like the NES is going to take this division here. There's the reverse, which is another great play call here, down by 2 scores with 40 seconds to go. Go, baby. 20 seconds to go in the game. Tori back to pass. She's going to throw it complete to Eric. He breaks a tackle. He's at the 40, the 30, and time is going to run out, and that's going to be the game. So congratulations to NES. They're going to get the first overall seed probably, and the bye, and unless they lose, and the Rickies or the Hudats can win. Tori 164, 2 picks. Just another one of those weird, wacky games. A lot of weird play calls, especially late in the game, down by a touchdown. We're running reverses, and the Logs have picked a good time to put up some defensive stops. They got that safety there. So that does it for us. We'll see you in the playoffs. I'm Eric Nurses, and Shay's not here anymore because she went to the bathroom. See ya! God damn it, Tori's still in bad.